What's going on, everybody? Brian Mann here, Hands-On Auto Trading. This is the end of day, January 11th, 2022. Guys, up on the membership site, I do have that Toyota Tech Stream or TIS software installation video lesson. It is up there. I'll be adding the Toyota Tundra programming video as well. That's going to go more in-depth walkthrough. Now today started out with a 2003 Chevy Cavalier. Everybody, we're starting the day off with a Chevy Cavalier. This is a 2003 auction vehicle. From what I hear, we've got a no crank, no start. I'll turn the key on. Let's see what we got here. We do have ourselves a check engine light, battery light, oil light, and I do have a no crank, no start. So let's start out by taking a look at our codes. So I'm starting out by auto IDing this. We'll make sure our VIN number matches because this is for sure an auction car, and it matches, so that's good. Gone okay. I don't know if the Triton will give us a complete vehicle DTC scan. I don't know if that's in here. I don't use this tool often, but let's go ahead and start out with our engine. This is a, oh, not that way. It's an automatic. Try that again, Mr. Man. Engine, automatic. You can hear that blower, or I'm sorry, HVAC actuator clicking around there. Let's go to codes. And let's go for all powertrain codes. So we got a generator control amp circuit problem. Okay. That's what came up. Let's go to history codes and see if anything else comes up. So P0621, generator control circuit. Let's go ahead and check in our transmission. I don't think we're going to have any transmission codes because usually you'll pop up a P0700 if you had a code in a transmission, usually. History, okay, same thing. So I want to make sure I did get in the transmission. I don't do a lot with the snap-on scan tool often, but yeah, we're in a transmission. So let's go ahead, let's skip down to our body control module and see what we have there. Go to current. Loss of class 2 serial communication. Okay. And let's go to our history codes. Loss class 2, and we got a security system sensor data circuit high. So I notice we got some stuff hanging down here. Not sure if we may find an issue over there or not. We do not have a security light, so I'm not so worried about that. Let's go ahead and take a look in the engine control module. I'm going to take a look and see what I want to see if we have a cranking request in our engine. So if I go right to the back to the engine here, there's going to be probably multiple data lists, but what I'm looking for is make sure we have the crank request. Did this vehicle ever crank for you?
No, I actually checked the crank request. I haven't seen
nothing there. It's probably going to be in data list 2, I think. Yeah, I go back here. Oh, wrong button. Let's try this one more time. I thought I saw a thing for a second data list there. Engine, automatic, data display. I thought the first time I saw that it gave me engine data too, but maybe not. So misfire evap might be under accessory data, I'm assuming. So ignition 1 voltage is at 13 volts. I'm happy with that. That's a good thing. So the VTT up 1. Fuel disabled is no, so that's good. If it said fuel disabled, that'd be bad. So right now I want to take a look at a diagram, man. Let's see. All right, so we're taking a look at our starting and charging diagram, and the reason I don't see a starter relay request is because the engine control module does not control anything. This is old school. We got a starter that's grounded all the time. We got a red wire to go into the starter that's hot all the time. And if we follow our purple wire up, it goes through a neutral safety switch, and then That goes through the crank relay, and the crank relay is hot all the time on this red wire, and the other end of the crank relay, of the primary side of the relay, goes up through the underhood fuse block, through this crank fuse, and that goes from the ignition switch. So very simple system. We got to take a look at the basics. What turned out is we had a swap relay. The crank relay was actually missing, so I just grabbed the AC relay and stuffed it in there. How I got to this point was I wanted to test this crank fuse, which should get powered up when you crank it. I wanted to go there for my voltmeter to test it. When I opened this up, I was like, well, let me take a look where the crank relay is. And as you see, we got AC, fuel pump, crank, and pulling. There was no relay here, so I just swapped that over, and we got a cranker. I think we had a sabotaged auction car. Next up, we got ourselves a GMC Acadia. And we have ourselves a no crank, no start situation. I do want to show you that we do have a security light on. We do have a prindle lit up. Maybe you can't see that with the camera. And we do have a check engine light. So the next thing we want to do, we're going to check all the DTCs and see what's going on. I want to verify this won't crank. And sure enough, it doesn't crank. So we're going to go ahead and start out with a complete vehicle DTC scan if the Triton will do that. I don't know if it will or not. Let's take a look.
But still gotta have a key to the gate.
So that's an 07 Acadia. Okay. I didn't know they made these things in 07, man.
What, Acadias?
Yeah. So I'm going to do a code scan. We're going to do a complete code scan. This is going to start out, and we're going to do a pre-scan on it. And this is going to take a second, so I hope your jump box is good. So right off the bat, we got a P0513, theft deterrent system code incorrect. 604, random access memory. 633, key not program. Do you have any history on this?
No, they really just said it won't.
Did it ever run? I'm sorry, sometimes I just crack myself up. Did it ever run? Did it ever run?
I believe it said it did at one time. And it was sometimes it run, sometimes it wouldn't, or something like that.
Okay, so this is still running its test. We'll get back to it in a second. Okay, so our DTC scan's done. We got the 513 in the PCM. That'll stop from starting, and also the 633. Now we do have this engine controls relay feedback circuit high. Test failed since DTC. It has occurred in DTC since powered up. So we got to take a look at some of this stuff. Let's see if there's anything in all these systems that will relate. Invalid data. Not worried about those. Body control module, something important here to make sure we don't have anything that would like stop it from starting. I don't see ambient light temperature or ambient light sensor circuit going.
Looking at it from back here.
And then we got this 604 random access. So at this point, let's turn the key off. Leave this. Is anybody going to mess with your... So the technician was able to get the vehicle inside his shop, which I truly appreciate because it was cold outside. And taking a look at this vehicle and slowing down and think about it, the P0604 was a big problem. So I went ahead and reflashed the original computer, just thinking maybe it would fix something with it, and it didn't. We still had a P0604, we still had a 513 setting, and I think it was a 1630 or 1633. So I tried doing a theft learn through SPS, and this vehicle still wouldn't start. After that, we went and tried a used computer, and we had to do the VIN override and all that stuff to get this used computer to program. I got the software into the used computer, but now I did not have a 604 code, so I felt confident that that was fixed, but I was stuck with a 513 and a 1633 that I could not get rid of. So we ended up getting a remanufactured PCM, programmed that up, and this thing was good to go. Okay, so we've got the remanufactured computer in here. Let's see what our messages are. Hood open, change oil soon, and hood open. So that's interesting. All right, we're gonna see here. Hey, John.
Yeah.
I just finished up the security learn here. We got this computer programmed up. Looking for some good stuff. What's very interesting is it didn't have a security light out or the security message on the dash before. So very, very odd. It wouldn't crank still, but We didn't have a security light on at all. No security message. Remember how it said security before? So
Yeah.
I'll try this. 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. Ooh, you might do it one more time here. We're getting somewhere, man.
I got the breather on.
Okay, yeah, you want to put that on real quick? That might make a difference, heck yeah. One or two things, either because the mass airflow wasn't reading the mass of the air as we're cranking here, or because sometimes on GMs when you do the security learn, you'll actually start and stall one time and then it'll start and run the next time. Let me know when you're ready, John.
Wait 1 second. All right, I'm ready.
I'm gonna go ahead and maybe put my foot into it one time. We got more than we ever have before, haven't we?
Yeah.
Whew. Good old 3.6 chitty chitty bang bang.
Like something knocking.
Yeah, probably low oil pressure. Hopefully it gets better. Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. So if you're still watching this video, I have to ask you, do you like that type of format? I'm not really saving any more time because I still have a lot of editing. I have clips that I thought I hit the record button and I didn't. So there's all kinds of other baloney that goes along with it. But let me know what you guys think. And if you like this content, please do hit the like, thumbs up button, subscribe, all that stuff. Also, if you really want to support me and learn more, sign up for the core or premium membership at handsonautotraining.com. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying warm this winter for those of you in the cold climates. And have a great day. Bye-bye. I got dinner cooking upstairs. I gotta go.